Alright, this is a video on my rain tarp. Folds up nice and small. This is the ridgeline. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But it's probably about 8 inches long, maybe 4 wide. And another little t-shirt bag I made. I might need to make a video on that later. But pretty compact, lightweight. I got a bug on me. And the ridgeline I use, it's 550 paracord, and I have a Blake's hitch notch. Blake's hitch knot. There we go. On each end, and this is where I just tied 2 ropes together to save some rope. And basically, all I do. Let me put you up over here. I just clip this in. To the hammock. And I know lots of people do this differently. I like my ridgeline pretty close, so it keeps me easily dry. And also, I remain, I gotta loosen that. The ridgeline remains close, so I can attach stuff to it and hang stuff on it. So now, as you can see, it's not very tight. So you just take this Blake's hitch knot and you pull on it, and it slides, and it's much better. Might need to adjust it some more later. Alright, so now I'm gonna unpack my tarp. I did not put a loop on this one so you can hang it up, but it does have the paracord. I mean, just be creative. And in it, this is my tarp, and got my mini tent stakes. They're very lightweight, pretty flimsy, but I mean, it does the job. So, first thing to do to put this up, you just unroll it pretty much. I'll tell you about how I made it after I set it up. That's the first step, pretty much. You just drape it over. Oh, I forgot one thing. I put some loops on the underside of this, so you can run the ridgeline through it. So I need to do that. Gotta loosen it up first. I have 3 loops, 1 on each end and 1 in the middle, and it just kind of helps keep it straight. There we go. There we go. Alright, and now attach it back. There we go. And just tighten it up a little bit. Oh, wrong way. Get it nice and taut. that's about centered. Oh, by the way, this is a modification of Florida Adventure's hammock. I'll put the link below. But it's pretty. I built it the same, and then after I built it, I set it up the first time. I made some modifications, like these loops, and these loops on the end, which I'll show you what they're for in a minute. Well, right now. So, alright. You see how it's kind of like scrunched up? Well, that's what these are for. I basically just took some duct tape, a rectangle, cut 2 squares off the corners, and then I folded it up so I had a sticky part here and here, and not here. So, and then I just took some 550 paracord, love that stuff, and put a bowl in right here. It's probably about 18 inches. And what I do with it is I just tie it. I don't know, just, it doesn't really matter. Somewhere in here. Might need to move that bag so it doesn't get wet. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. And if it's still too long and like it won't slide up anymore because of the loops, what I like to do is I just pull it and kind of fold it over a little bit, do a little bit more. Because I made this about 10 feet long, but it seems to be just a bit long. So you just take the string, wrap it around once, and tie a little bow in it for easy takedown. There we go. So now it's much more taut and spread out. And now we can do the supports. I don't know what else you would call it. And what I did with these, did the same little loop and a bowline, more 550 paracord, and then I did a Blake Hitch knot. Gosh, I can't say that. So basically, set this up. Alright, you just grab one of these tent stakes and spike it down. Good thing is you don't need a lot of force to hold this up, so you can use some pretty lightweight stakes. Alright, now what I like to do is do the opposite one. So, I'm gonna do this one here. Looks like it's gonna be too long, so I'll just tighten it up. Maybe a little bit more, all the way. And spike it down. And just repeat the process until you're got it all set up. And I'll skip forward to that. And there you have it. This is my hexagonal tarp. And you can see it's see-through. What I used was a 2 mil painter's drop cloth, which I got at Home Depot for $3. And if you want to see how to make it more in depth, you can just go to Florida Adventure's video. And so that was $3. And then I bought a roll of duct tape because I didn't have a lot. I got a 55-yard roll for I think $4. So that's pretty good. And it's not like the name brand stuff, but it works fine. It suits my purposes. So I will. Oh yeah, it's I believe, yes, 10 feet by 9. No, 10 by 8. Yeah, that's it. So it's just longer than my hammock. So I will show you what it's like on the inside. Unfortunately, we're not having any rain today, so I can't show you while it's raining. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video. And it's nice, because if you get a hole in here, then you can just stick some duct tape on it. Pretty cheap tarp. Alright, so here's my hammock. And it looks really close, but once you sit down, it's not. It's surprisingly far away. Alright. Let me just take my shoes off. There you go. So I got probably about a foot between my head and the ridgeline, which is nice, easy access, so you can hang your glasses or your water bottle or maybe like a reading lamp, because I have this little bug light. It's got bendable legs. It's a little LED light. It's great. You can just hang it right up here and have plenty of light to read by. And if you want more headroom, then you can easily just raise the ridgeline. That's just the place where I like to put it because it's nice and easy. And there's my other loop. And you have plenty of room off to the side for like your gear. You can lay it down right under here if you are afraid of it getting wet. You got plenty of room over here too. So yeah, that's my video. That's that. See you later.